Hello everyone, my name is Kieran. Welcome to another Manchester United live stream. Tonight we're going to be talking about Real Madrid versus Manchester United in the final US Tour game, which has not been filled without controversy and without a load of news surrounding it. So we're going to get straight into that, break down the game. I'll get into my predicted lineup and just talk about the tour in general as well with you guys. Welcome Matthew Jones, welcome to stream mate, thanks for joining. And also guys, go and check out United Lads in the description down below. Also, go check them out on Twitter if you haven't already. If you follow my Twitter link in the description down below, and then you can go and find their Twitter on Twitter. I'd recommend you go and subscribe to them, and follow them on Twitter and subscribe to them for more updates and things like that. You can call in if you want, Matty. You can call in you want on Skype, whatever you want to do. Actually, no, not on Skype. Well, I can do Skype if you want to. Welcome, Karen Busted Sport. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for watching. He predicts a 6-1 Madrid win. Well, there you go. I'm going to get into my prediction and the predicted lineup, all that sort of stuff in just a bit. But if you are watching, please leave a like if you haven't already. And also subscribe to my channel, but not only my channel, but all the channels in the description down below. But we're nearly at 350 subscribers, only 3 subscribers away. So if you are new, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel. But oh yeah, fair play. Call in on Google Hangouts. Yeah, good idea. But obviously the first thing I'm going to talk about is, the fact that both teams really haven't got their full strength teams. So obviously we're missing the likes of Pogba, Lukaku, Rashford and Lingard for this game, as we have done for the whole of the US Tour. Real Madrid, don't have a few of their big names, obviously because of the World Cup, and that's the only problem with the World Cup year. A lot of the players don't get back from pre-season, don't get back to pre-season that early. Obviously, we've only just seen Lindelof and Matic come back into the fold. So obviously, both teams are going to have, it's not exactly going to be, loads of star names against each other, but I think it will be, 2 quite full-strength sides. Welcome, Manchester United Fans TV. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. But I do think it's still going to be a very interesting game to kind of look at and read into. I mean, however far you can really read into pre-season, let's be honest. Pre-season games, they're mostly about just getting fitness for the first team players. I'm not sure how much they are about kind of the result, as we saw last time out against Liverpool on the 26th, I think it was, actually. The result doesn't really matter. It's just about the performance and kind of getting minutes under the belts of the players. So hopefully, everyone in our squad can get a bit of game time. Welcome DLM75, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. He is in the building. Thanks for joining, mate. And if you want to go check out his channel, I'd strongly recommend it. Go into the link in the description and go check him out. Welcome Exchange Gaming Plays, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. But yeah, just leave your thoughts on the Real Madrid game and what you're thinking, what your predictions are going into this game, and I'll read all your comments out in due course. Man United Fans TV has left a few comments here. He says Man United 3-2. Looks like it's going to be a goal fest. He says I'll be watching the game at 12 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, I tell you what though. In the UK, it's been kicking off at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is absolutely ridiculous. But, as a Man United fan, I might be staying up to watch it. I won't be doing a video for it, but I might be doing a review for it, so stay tuned for that. Karen Busted Sports says, Madrid manager is going to win the Champions League again. What, Lopetegui? Well, I don't know too much about Lopetegui. Obviously, he turned down the Spain job, to kind of go for the Real Madrid job, and fair play to him. Wants to chase his dreams, so hopefully for his sake he can do the business for them. But you never know. Obviously they've lost Ronaldo, who's a huge player for them, so I think it's gonna. In my opinion, it will be difficult. It will be difficult for them in the next few seasons, unless they do sign another Galactico player. Obviously, Hazard is being linked with Real Madrid quite a lot, so possibly, Hazard could come to fill the void of Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh yeah, I see it. Just hold on a second, Matthew. Hold on a second, mate. Exchange Gameplay says, who's going to win the Premier League? Well, I'm hoping United, and to be honest with you, I'm still very, very positive that we can win the league. I think there's no point going into the season thinking that we can't win the league, so I think we may as well go into it thinking we can, and I strongly think we can. Yes, we haven't made all the signings that you know, people would have wanted to, and Jose Mourinho, of course, would have wanted to, but I still think that we've got a lot of... you know, we're in a good place. You know, that we should trust in the group of players that we've got. You know, we got to, what, 83 points last season? And, you know, that was with this team without the signings that we've made so far. And we've made 3 decent signings in Fred, Delot and Lee Grant as well. So I think we have done all right. But for me, I think it'd be nice to bring in maybe one more player into the team. Who knows who that's going to be? I'll be reporting on every bit of transfer news that comes our way on this channel. So if you want to, you know, subscribe to the channel for more Man United transfer news, please do feel free to do so. But yeah, I think, you know, it's going to be interesting, but I do think, you know, we have to be positive in the end of the day. We have to be positive. We have to think we can do it. So yeah, keep leaving all your thoughts on the game or anything to do with United in the live chat. DNM rightly says anyone can win the league. Yeah, well, Leicester proved that, didn't they? Leicester proved that any team can go and win the league if they've got whoever's got the most heart, desire, determination, and consistency over a season. Because unfortunately for us, over the last few seasons, we haven't had that consistency to win the league, unfortunately. And last season, you know, we would beat Man City away from home and then lose to West Brom. So, you know, we just didn't have that consistency last season, which was disappointing, but what can you do, eh? What can you do? As I already said, if you haven't already, please do leave a like. I really would appreciate it. Matthew Jones says his score prediction is 2-0 to United. So, very, very interesting. And I think a win to end the US tour would be very, very good end to, and hopefully a bit more positivity can come back to United, because if you look at the the UK media and what they're writing in the back pages about Jose Mourinho and Manchester United, it's so negative. It is so negative, suggesting that he's lost the dressing room, we're in turmoil, but we're not in turmoil. Let's be real. You know, we just lost we lost one pre-season game and we drew. We haven't won on pre-season, but you know, there's loads of teams that go through pre-season not really doing too well and still doing well in the season. It's not about how well you do in pre-season. It's about how you do in the Premier League. So, you know, I don't think we should be too worried, to be honest. But Car and Buster Sports said it's going to be a close game today. I agree. I think there's not going to be too much in it. That's why I'm going with my score prediction of 2-1 to United. I think both teams are going to be, you know, difficult to break down. I'm hoping in this pre-season game we can kind of go hell for leather and we can kind of, you know, really go for it. We can really go for it in this game instead of, you know, just sort of sitting back. Hopefully we can really go for it. So yeah, you know, I'm just hoping we can really go for it in this game and just be a bit more of an exciting game to watch than the first 3 pre-season games. Welcome Crazy Games Plays 2 PS4. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. He says Madrid 4-1. Well, I'll tell you what, Man United fans would go absolutely crazy if that was the case. They'd really not be happy about that. He says, I hope you lose. A big fan of Tottenham. Well, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, obviously Spurs is the 3rd game of the season that we're playing. So, look, I mean, obviously Spurs is another team that has got a chance. Their transfer business has not exactly been great. I don't think they've signed anyone in this transfer window. And I know for a fact that a lot of their fans are getting very, very frustrated. And I think it's understandable. But, you know, there you go. Matthew Jones says, no worries, when are you ready to call me? Yeah, Matthew, if you want to call in, mate, you can call in now. I'm ready for you to call in, Matthew. Welcome, Liam. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining as always, mate. Really appreciate it. And, guys, please leave a like if you haven't already. You know, let's try and hit 10 likes in this stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could. But, yeah, I'm ready to Skype now if you want to. I'm ready to Skype if you would like. Right. Okay, we're getting a call from Matthew Jones. As I said, guys, if you do want to leave a like, that'd be fantastic. And also, feel free to subscribe to United Lads and DLM75 and all the other channels in the description down below. Highly recommend it. Go into the links in the description and go and subscribe. But we've got Matthew Jones on the line here. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Yeah, thanks for joining, mate, as always. Welcome, Antoine Griezmann. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. He goes with Manchester United 4-3 in the game. I'll tell you what, if it was 4-3, at least we'd get some entertainment. And, obviously, United would win. So that'd be perfect. But Matthew Jones is in the building, as I said. If you want to go subscribe to United Lads, link in the description down below, as well as DLM75, who kindly says everyone sub to Red Devil Weekly. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. But go and check out DLM75 and, of course, United Lads in the description down below. But we've got Matthew Jones on, and without further ado, I'm going to ask you your opinions on the upcoming game. What do you think we have to gain for this game? What do you think we need to do in order to take something away from this game?
Well, I think we need to play a little bit of faster tempo. I think the last few games, I've watched every single match, and we have been playing quite slow. It is because we've got not many senior players back, but I've heard that De Gea is supposed to be back. Hopefully, Fred will start, and the likes of Luke Shaw, Sanchez, if they all step up, then there's no reason why we can't lose the match. But like you said earlier, the pre-season doesn't really mean much. I think look against Liverpool, I thought the first half we played pretty well, but then obviously I think the fitness and stuff like that. But I think I'm really excited for the game, and yeah, that's just my thoughts on that.
Well, there you go. There are the thoughts of Matthew Jones there. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a very interesting game to kind of just look at and analyse, really. Playing against one of the best teams, if not the best and biggest team in the world. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I think there are I think limitations to what really you're going to find from pre-season. And I think really for me, it's mainly just about getting minutes under the belts of first team players. And it's just about kind of, putting in decent performances, especially for young players who are trying to get on Jose Mourinho's good books and trying to show him what they can do. So hopefully we can see more of that. Obviously, I was on your stream today. If you want to go check that out, link in the description down below. Very, very good stream. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think when we were talking about this, you asked me the question, who you thought, who are the ones to watch in terms of Manchester United, and who do you think was going to get the most out of the game? And I'll ask you the same question here. Obviously, we've looked at the likes of Andres Pereira, and Fred as well. Who for you do you reckon, is gonna, who do you think today? Right, let me phrase this properly. Who in the team today do you think has a really big opportunity to show the manager, what they can do, and who are you hoping to put in a good performance today?
Well, there's a few players I really want, to impress. I think Posse Mensah, he can play numerous positions at the back. But I thought he had a decent game against Liverpool. He'll be one of the players, he might not start next season, but he'll at least give Mourinho a little bit of a headache, to decide who's playing in that left back position, or might even be right back, it just depends. But I think the one player that I want to see step up is probably going to be Alexis Sanchez, because he didn't have a great season last season, but it'll be a great opportunity for him to he's had a few games now in the pre-season. I think he'll be match fit. Hopefully he can get a goal, but also the likes of Fred as well. I think, like you said on my stream, I think getting 45 minutes out of him will be crucial. We are to the start of the season, so Fred and Sanchez, I think they've got to step up, and seeing some youngsters as well, like the likes of Pereira and Posse Mensah. So that's my thoughts on that. Yeah,
no, I agree. I think obviously I do think Pereira's had a fantastic Man United pre-season tour. But for me, in today's game, the biggest player I want to see is Fred. Now, obviously, in last time out against Liverpool, he got 15 minutes at the end of the game. He got about 3 touches of the ball. So I really, you know, want to see Fred do well. I want to see him, you know, actually get really stuck into the game and have a good game as well, just to kind of shut up any of his, like, you know, haters or whatever. But I just really want him to have a good game, and I think he will have a good game. I've got every faith in him, and I'm hoping they can really fit into that Man United midfield. Hopefully, with the 2 Brazilians, Pereira and Fred, they can really build up a little partnership as well. So yeah, I'm hoping they can do that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Fred properly play. You know, properly play a full 45 or even 90 minutes. Probably not 90 minutes actually, maybe 70 minutes maximum. But I just want to see him, you know, actually get a lot of time. Welcome, Red Army MUFC. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please leave a like. That'd be fantastic. Karen Buttersport here says, Liverpool going to win the league. Well, they are definitely a shout to win the league. There's no doubt about that. And I think, you know, they've done very, very good transfer business, which obviously from a United point of view is not good to see. But they have, you've got to say, you know, Naby Keita, who else they brought in? Naby Keita, Fabinho, yeah, Fabinho. So I mean, these sort of players they've done very, very well, I think, in the transfer window. So, you know, I mean, Liverpool are going to be up there. Hopefully they're not, but I think they are going to be up there, unfortunately. But yeah, let's hope they flop. Let's hope they absolutely flop. Karma Sports also says, Antoine Griezmann, you have a fake account. Well, I mean, it might be a fake account, but I don't know. Real Army MFC says he doesn't agree that Liverpool have done well in the transfer window. But to be fair, you know, we don't want to admit it, do we? We don't want to admit that other teams have done well. But I think you have to say they have done well. But you know, everyone's got their own opinions. Welcome, United lads. By the way, I've seen United lads are in the stream. Well to stream. If you want to go subscribe to their channel, please do click the link in the description down below and go check them out as well. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, I think, you know, this is the final game of pre-season tour of America. This is I think the third or fourth time that we have gone away to America. I think actually no, we've gone away to America loads of times in our history. It seems like the go-to place for a lot of Manchester United teams to go on pre-season tour. So yeah, I'm going to ask you, Matty, how would you rate the tour as a whole? Obviously, this is the last game, so after this game, we'll be going to Germany to play Bayern Munich in the Allianz Arena. Darryl will be happy about that. But yeah, we'll be playing Bayern Munich as our last pre-season game. But this is the last US tour game. How would you sum up and rate the tour as a whole?
I think the tour's been okay. It's not been fantastic to watch. You know, I wasn't really expecting, you know, to see many standout performances. But for me, whenever I see pre-season tours, I always wanted to see 1 or 2 standout performances. And for me, Pereira's just done that. I think he's the one player for me that's really stood out of any of the players. And yeah, it is about the fitness. It is about just, but it's also about seeing, you know, standout performances to see who can, you know, potentially start next season, because we don't necessarily need to go out there and get a 40-50 million pound midfielder when we've got the likes of Pereira, you know, and Fred already there. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be our last pre-season game. So the likes of Fossey Mensah again, I really do want to see him, and just seeing Fred get some game time, I'll be really exciting to see him. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I'd have to agree. But I think overall the tour hasn't been as bad as people would say it has been. Yes, obviously we haven't actually won a game. In fact, we did win on penalties, to be fair. But I think, you know, obviously we haven't won it. We haven't won, you know, every single game like we did last season. But actually, if you look at it, you know, the players have got, you know, decent time under their belts. You know, they've done well, and I think, you know, I think ultimately we've had a few decent standout players. I don't think it's gone that badly. Yes, on the transfer side, we haven't brought in too many players, but you know, that definitely can be sorted out. That can definitely be sorted out. We still got 10 days left, or 9 days left, really. But look, I don't think we should be too downhearted about it, and you know, roll on the season, I say. And I think we are, you know, quite prepared. Even though Jose Mourinho says, you know, we're in trouble, I don't think we're in that much trouble. But hopefully he's just sort of blowing things out of proportion. But United lads there put score predictions. Yeah. All right. We'll give our. If you guys want to give your score predictions, please do let me know in the live chat your score predictions. I've seen Matthew there. You put 2-0 as your score prediction. Overall, though, how do you see the game? How do you see the game planning out overall?
Yeah. Well, obviously it's Real Madrid's first pre-season game, so I mean they haven't got a lot of players back, so a lot of them in the World Cup. So I mean we probably are expected to not boss the game, but have majority possession, because we've got some players there that can really give Real Madrid some trouble. But I mean I think it'll be end to end. I think both teams will have chances. I am expecting it, there to be goals, and ultimately I really don't mind what the result is, as long as there's goals and there's excitement, and the players are really giving it their best. So yeah, to end, and seeing the likes of Fred probably get a goal, and yeah, I said 2-0. So I mean I'm going to keep to that. I think we'll keep a clean sheet.
2-0. There you go. 2-0. United lads goes 1-1. But yeah, no. I mean, it's a very interesting point actually that you made there. The fact that it is Real Madrid's first pre-season game, and I think that definitely is true. They're not going to have many, much in their legs. They're not exactly going to be, they're not exactly going to be up for it. I mean, they might be up for it, but I mean, they're not going to be, fully at their best. So I think it might be a chance for us to kind of, maybe bring back some positivity. And a win at the end of the US tour, I think a lot of United fans, look back on the tour and go, you know what, it wasn't as bad as we thought. And hopefully that does happen and we get more positivity as well. So yeah, United lads there goes with a 1-1 draw. As I say, if you guys want to leave your score predictions, please do feel free to do so. Also, please do leave a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And also, if you don't like the stream, please do tell me why so we can improve it for the next one. Why is Rashford having a such nice time on holiday? Says Exchange Gaming Plays. But I think to be fair, I think obviously that he needs to relax after the World Cup. He had a decent one. I mean, he didn't really play too much in the England team, but he did. He did well in the World Cup. So he did well in the World Cup. So ultimately, I thought overall, he deserves the break that he has. So why not have a bit of fun on holiday? I agree. So apparently we got 3. Oh goodness me! The ratio is not good, guys. The ratio is not good. But anyway, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. If you don't like it, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. It's whatever you guys say. Can I make a FIFA video? Well, unfortunately, I'm actually selling my capture cards, so I would be able to make a FIFA video, but I've just actually sold my capture cards. So unless I buy it back, then I can't really. But yeah, I am thinking about doing it. Obviously, actually, I'm going to give my score prediction now. My score prediction for the game is I'm going to go with a 2-1 to United. I don't think there's going to be too much in it. I reckon we'll get 2 goals. I think Pereira will score again. And I reckon actually youngster will score one of the goals. I think maybe Taith Chong if he comes on, or even like Greenwood, someone like that. So yeah, maybe. I think one of the youngsters will score. And I think Real Madrid will get one back as well. So, but yeah, I mean, look, that's what I think is going to happen. I mean, you guys can leave your thoughts in the live chat, in the comment section, all that sort of good stuff. But yeah, Matty, is there any sort of other points you want to make about the United tour as a whole, or in fact we could talk a bit about transfers if you want to?
I mean, I think we pretty much talked pretty much all we need to on the Real Madrid game. But yeah, we can talk about transfers if you want.
Fair enough then. Fair enough. Well, I mean, not too much news really has come out today. A lot of the stuff. Yesterday there was quite a lot of transfer news that came out. Willian obviously saying he wants to stay at Chelsea came out. And yeah, there's not been too much transfer news, to be honest. Welcome Crazy Beats Live. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please leave a like. That'd be fantastic. I can't go to France tonight, but if you are going to France tonight, hope you enjoy it. But anyway, I think obviously the Willian transfer looks like it's going to be off. Toby Alderweireld, apparently Duncan Castles, Neil Custis, from The Sun, who is very much an advocate of United and does talk about United a lot on Twitter, has said that the move for Alderweireld seems unlikely. So it does seem that move might become more unlikely, but you never know. But Yerry Mina potentially could be one which could be coming into United, and more increasingly, is a real possibility to come into United. I want to ask you your opinions on him, Matthew. Obviously, it doesn't look like we're going to get Alderweireld. I mean, we could potentially still, but it looks like we're more likely to get Yerry Mina than Toby Alderweireld. What would your reaction be if we were able to get Mina instead of Alderweireld?
I know I said on your stream the other day, and I'll stick to it. I think, Mina, he has got potential. He's a 23-year-old. Yeah, he's been struggling at Barcelona. He's not been getting much game time. Yes, he only arrived in January, but he's only started 4 matches, and that's not. And so yeah, I mean, Mina, he's good in the air. He's a bit like Maguire. He loves to play with the ball on his feet, and he's good in the air, so he can get goals. He got 3 goals in the World Cup. So yeah, he had a good World Cup, but 40 million is apparently the price we have to pay to get him, which seems quite cheap. But yeah, I mean, I would much rather see Toby Alderweireld. I think he's more, he's got more experience, and he's played in the Premier League a long time, played in the Champions League as well. He had struggled with injuries the last year, as we all know, but he for 60 million or 70 million, whatever it'll be, I think Tottenham, they're a sort of club that like to keep their players. That they haven't bought anyone this transfer window, and obviously they got a new stadium, so they want to keep their players. It won't be easy to get him, but if I had to, my first pick would obviously be Maguire. I just think he's younger. He's he's not injury prone, and he had a pretty decent year for Leicester and in the World Cup. So yeah, Maguire would be my first pick, and then Toby Alderweireld. So that's my thoughts on that.
Fair enough. Welcome, Rochdale fans. Welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. He says Madrid 5-0. So there you go. He says he don't want Man United to win tonight. Fair play to you. Fair play. But yeah, to be fair, I mean, obviously, Man United's not everyone's cup of tea, as we've seen. But yeah, I think, what you said, I think I do kind of agree with it. I do think Mina has a lot of potential, and I think he would be a decent I think he definitely would be a decent signing to make. But ultimately, it's just I feel like I think I'd rather Alderweireld or Maguire. I'd rather one of them. So I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. Apparently we've got 5 likes and 5 dislikes. Oh, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, goodness me. But oh wow. But you know what? If you don't like it, fair play. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you.
I just want to say something.
Yeah, go on. Say sorry, Matthew. The floor is yours.
Whoever's disliked, make sure you like the video, because this is great content. I'm not sure who's disliked, but make sure you like the video, because this is ridiculous.
Well, thank you very much, Matthew. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for bigging up my channel. And also, if you want to go check out United Lads, link in the description down below for more great content on their channel. But yeah, thanks for calling in, Matthew. Appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you for coming on my stream as well. You provided good content when you came on my stream, and
yeah, thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Thank you very much. So there you go. There's Matthew Jones from United Lads. Go check them out in the link in the description down below. Yeah, I'll tell you what. 5 likes. 5 dislikes. That is ridiculous. Welcome, Matthew Coyle. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, mate. He says, "Hello, Madrid." Well, you got a picture of David De Gea in your little what you call it, AVI. So I wouldn't be saying that. But there you go. Have you seen the like to dislike ratio, by the way? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What is going on? Anyway, you guys can. I mean, if you don't like the content, fair play. Let me know why you don't like it and whatever. But But it says here we've got 7 likes and 5 likes now, so at least it's in the positives. At least it's in the positives. But if all of those dislikes were likes, we would have had 15 likes, which is ridiculous. Welcome Norwich Fans TV. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Please leave a like if you haven't already, pal. And also subscribe to the channel if indeed you're new. And welcome Rasmus. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining, Rasmus. Appreciate it. He says Manchester United 7-1. Well, I tell you what, if that happens, that'll be superb. And that'll be fantastic to watch back on the highlights as well. He says this game's going to go crazy. Well, I'm hoping it does. And I'm just hoping it's going to be an entertaining game, you know, for the neutral and obviously for United's perspective. And hopefully the first teamers can get a bit of a run out. But welcome to the stream, you guys. Please leave a like if you haven't already. That'll be superb. Rasmus says, what are all those dislikes all about? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I mean, the people who dislike haven't actually said, they haven't actually said why they dislike. So, I mean, they can dislike the video, but to be fair, I would like it if, I would like it if kind of they'd be able to tell me why they dislike, so I can improve. Because I want to improve, but I can't improve if they just silently dislike the video. But there we go. Norwich Fan TV says, I hope I come back to the Premier League. Yeah, I hope you do come back to the Premier League. You know, Norwich is actually a club that's quite close to me in terms of location. But yeah, I'm not a plastic, honest. I'm not a plastic. But there you go. He says Norwich are going to win the championship. Hopefully. United Lad says Norwich Fans TV. Great to see new faces. Yeah, it's great to see new faces. And if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. We're nearly hitting 350 subscribers, which would be absolutely fantastic. We're trying to hit 350 by the start of the season. So if you guys can help with that, I'll be so happy, and I'll really appreciate it. But yeah, we are close. Oh, I've just disliked my own video there. That was good, wasn't it? But yeah, I mean, as I said, please do, also go and check out all the links in the description down below for more content as well. We've nearly hit 10 likes, it looks like, as well. So if we could get up to 10 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this game tonight. I'm not going to be doing a stream for it, but I'm looking forward to it. The last game on the US tour, hopefully we can end on a positive note. And we can remember it for being a bit better than what United fans will remember the tour for now. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can, go out on a bang, really. But we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Also, guys, if you want to go check out the videos, the video I did yesterday on Yerry Mina to United, go check out on the channel. Rasmus says, hopefully we will see a better performance tonight. Especially, I like to see a good performance by Fred. Yeah, I totally agree, Rasmus. Totally agree. Because I do want to see Fred perform well. I think, being a new signing, you want to see, Fred, actually play a decent amount of time. And I think he will play a decent amount of time. I think he will start this game. And I agree, Rasmus. I really hope that, he can put in a really decent performance. So, yeah, we have to hope for the best. And I think he will. I've got every single faith in him that he will put in a good performance for United. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, by the way. I do apologise if you can't. Am I using smart audio still, actually? If I'm using smart audio still, I do apologise. No, I'm not, actually. No, I'm not. It's fine. You can hear me fine, I reckon. Matthew Jones says, cheers for continually supporting the community. Well, thank you very much, and my channel. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for making your videos as well and supporting the community. It's great. As I said, if you want to go subscribe to all the channels in the description down below, that'll be epic. United Lads asked, will we make a panic signing? Red Army MUC says no. I will be doing a live stream for transfer deadline day. Now, usually we don't have much to talk about on transfer deadline day, but this time, I'm sure we'll have something to talk about. And I will be doing a stream for transfer deadline day. And hopefully we'll be in. Hopefully we'll be in for someone on transfer deadline day to make it a bit more exciting. So, hopefully I'll be doing a stream for that. I'm not sure if anyone else will be doing that. But yeah, hopefully, I'll be doing that as well. Rasmus says, Fred and Pereira will boss the midfield tonight, hopefully. Yeah, that partnership, that Brazilian samba partnership between the two, hopefully will flourish. And, it does look like they're flourishing. They're both, have complementing each other. Stories of Pereira, stories of Pereira, helping Fred settle in to the team, which is great news, which is brilliant news. So yeah, hopefully we do get that. Yeah, Matthew Jones says I'll do a review a review of today's match tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be decent, I reckon. I think that'll be decent. Also, United lads ask, it may well come down to transfer deadline day. Totally agree, totally agree. I think it will, to be honest. I think it will come down to transfer deadline day, unfortunately. But we have made some decent signings on deadline day. Martial, Berbatov a while back. So we have made some decent signings on transfer deadline day. So, you never know. Renami FC says, I can't remember the last time United signed a player on deadline day. Yeah, I guess it would have to be Martial, to be honest. I think that was the last time. DLM says, I got so many subs where I stream transfer deadline day, so I recommend you do it, Kieran. Well, yeah, I agree. I will do it. Thank you very much, DLM. Appreciate it. And if you want to go check out DLM's channel, link in the description down below. But yeah, I probably will do a stream for transfer deadline day. And hopefully you guys, I'll get you guys on there as well. You guys can come on the stream and stuff. Rasmus says, will De Gea play tonight? I wonder. Well, very, very good question. Obviously, with all the sagas going on, will De Gea play? That is a very, very interesting, a very interesting little proposition. I think he will play. I think, he has just come back. And I think, Jose Mourinho will want him to kind of get a bit of game time. So, yeah, I think he will play. But I think he'll play a half the game. Although Lee Grant and Joel Pereira have done a fantastic job whilst De Gea has been away at rotating. So, yeah, hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end it there. I think we've talked a lot about Man United tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined the stream. I really appreciate it. Even the dislikes, I really appreciate it. Please do leave a like on the stream if you do enjoy the content. And if you don't enjoy the content, please let me know why so I can improve. But anyway, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's joined. Go and subscribe to United Lads and DLM75 in the description down below. Subscribe for more Manchester United content on this channel. We're nearly at 350 subscribers, so anything you guys can do towards it will be fantastic. Thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in a bit.